welcome back to the Basement Vibes podcast, everybody. Today I have Fran.
Hello, everybody.
Today we're going to be talking about the NBA because the NBA season, by the time you guys see this, will literally be starting in like 3 or 4 days.
What day does it start?
I want to say that it starts on like the 16th.
Okay.
I'm not 100%
very,
sure.
very soon.
So, because we're recording this like kind of a week ahead. Let me see. When does Yeah, all I know is that it starts like I want to say it's like the 16th or 17th. Something like that. But today I have Fran here. Today we are going to be talking about a lot of stuff going on with the NBA, stuff that happened during the off season, our predictions, our player predictions, and all that good stuff. Are you excited?
Yeah, I think it should be fun.
Are you excited for the NBA season?
Yeah, I want to watch a lot of the games. Hopefully, I can go and attend some, like to go to watch the Nuggets.
Yeah,
and shit.
that'll
That would
be fun.
cool.
I think it's always just the issue of NBA games are so expensive.
Yeah.
They're just so overpriced, and like if you are in the top stands, like you just can't see anything, so it doesn't feel like it's even worth going.
I'd rather watch it on my TV.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go. Let's just get right into this. Do you still want to do the song of the week and show of the week?
I
We just
don't.
keep those
Nah,
out? No?
I don't have any right now.
Okay, we're just gonna skip those just because fuck it, simple as that. But we're gonna start with the whole off season. So, do you remember any of the things that happened during the off season?
Well, I just saw that Blake Griffin got traded not too long ago, like
Mhm.
last week.
Mhm.
Kevin Durant shit. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, all of that. So pretty much, I've got a few things that I kind of wanted to talk about. So first of all, Kevin Durant. Um, did my question to you? Do you think he actually thought he had power in all the stuff that he was saying? Like him saying that he was gonna retire, him saying that he was gonna try to get the GM fired, him thinking that like he could do all this stuff. Do you think he like genuinely believes that he had that much power?
Maybe fired the GM, but like retire and stuff like that. Nah.
Like that was the craziest thing to me is him saying that if he plays with the Nets, he'd rather just retire. And I was like, you're gonna just
wasn't he trying to get Steve Nash fired?
Yeah,
The coach.
which I don't understand at all.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Nash did anything. I think Durant is just kind of a big baby.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Durant's personality. I mean, he's got game, but even then, I don't think it's.
He definitely is overhyped, without a doubt.
I wouldn't say overhyped because he's really fucking good. He's one of the best players in the league.
My thing with Durant is that if you take away his shooting, he's really not much. Like you think about it, he's not that great at defending. His playmaking's not that great. His passing in general isn't that great. He's good at rebounding because he's tall, but he doesn't really go for rebounds.
Well, but I feel like he's pretty good at driving just because his length, so he can drive and finish close to the rim. And
yeah,
defending, I'd say he's pretty well just because he's so long.
I feel like he's just not good at defense though. Like I feel like if you put Durant on anyone who has more like technical skill than him, he can't do anything.
He's not like Kawhi Leonard, like
Yeah.
lock up. But I bet, yeah, he plays decent.
If I was to pick for like defense, like I could think of like 10 players who I'd pick before even thinking of having Durant on my team.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think Durant is that guy. Like
No, I don't think he's close to LeBron or anything like they've been saying.
He's not Giannis.
Mm-mm.
Like he's not that guy.
Yeah.
Which I think kind of bugs me when people think that he's like in like the best of the best.
Mm-mm.
I'm just like I don't understand how.
Like people compare him to like Kobe and shit. And
I don't.
what?
I can't
Nah.
see it. It's fucking delusional to me.
Mhm.
Like Durant, in my eyes, is like even in this season, if he goes in full healthy, he's still not like a top 4 or 5 player in my eyes. I don't
league?
see him
In the league or
Mm-mm.
ever?
in the league right now.
I think he could be.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna talk about our top like kind of 10 of the league a little bit later, but I just don't see him being that guy, and I think he kind of proved it last year.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever really be that guy just because he tries to like team up with like all these other players and
It just doesn't
like
work for
the
him.
thing he did with like going to Golden State.
Yeah.
and then he wanted to go to the Suns during the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
The Suns
And then the
who were,
Celtics.
yeah, but the Suns were the number 1 seed
Mm-hmm.
last season. So
Yeah.
he's just trying to do what he
He's
did with
just trying
Golden
to
State.
chase a ring again that he
Yeah.
like, and I think the thing is him chasing rings really hurts him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, it's so hard to have a respect for him because he really does just chase the rings.
Yeah, because
like,
he's not really making a legacy.
yeah, he
you know?
really isn't. Like, he's not, and he's never going to be the one that people are like, Durant, top 5 all time player. He's just
No.
not.
I still think he has time in his career to like make a legacy for him.
Mm-hmm.
But how he's going right now in the Nets and stuff,
Yeah.
probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't fucking see it. And then you talked about this one, Blake Griffin to the Celtics.
Yeah.
Now you know I was happy as hell.
Yeah.
You're the one who told me.
As soon as I saw that, Blake Griffin's one of my all-time favorite players. Just
Oh,
because
yeah.
I love the Clippers back in Lob City era,
Yep.
and I've always just been a fan of Blake Griffin. And then I saw he's going to the Celtics, his favorite team. And
Yep.
It's kind of bittersweet. But the Celtics are really good, have potential to win the championship. So Blake Griffin might get a ring. I'm not upset about that.
I was gonna say, are you gonna if okay, theoretically, if Griffin wins a ring with the Celtics, are you gonna be pissed off that it wasn't Paul? Because let's be honest, Paul's
no.
maybe got one more chance.
Yeah. No, I feel like me as a fan of Chris Paul's my favorite player. I don't need him to get a ring to like keep being my favorite player.
That's fair. But
You
do you think like
I think he deserves it, but
oh yeah.
you know.
I hate to say it, but I feel like Paul's gonna end up in that group of like the best player to not win a ring.
Yeah, like Allen Iverson and
Yeah.
everybody.
Charles Barkley,
Yeah.
like did Melo win his yet?
No,
No, because he wasn't there with the Lakers when they did it.
I don't think so.
No, but Paul to me, if he wins a ring, is undisputably the third best point guard of all time, in my eyes.
Yeah, I think he's definitely up there.
Because it's hard to think of that like third place spot for me at the moment, but like obviously Steph and Magic, and then that list of point guards just goes on and on. But I think if Paul can put on his legacy like he has a ring, I think he could be top 3.
Top 5 for sure.
Oh yeah,
Right now, I think he's top 10.
yeah.
You know?
And definitely as far as just point guards, definitely top 10. I
Yeah.
would put him probably at like 6 or 7.
I would have to look at all the point
Yeah,
guards.
I'd have
but
to do
I
some
can't
research
think
on
of a
that.
number right now,
Yeah.
but
He's definitely top 10 though.
yeah, I would say he's top 10.
Next one, Donovan Mitchell. He's on the Cavs.
I think kind of a waste.
You think?
Yeah, because what team was he on?
I think he was with the Jazz, but I don't remember because he was injured last season, so we
Yeah.
didn't see him play.
I think he was with the Jazz, but I don't know. He'll get lots of playing time, so he'll improve his game. I
Mhm.
don't think the Cavs have a roster to like go deep in the playoffs or anything, but he'll get to play and
Yeah.
improve. So
It's insane. Everyone's saying the Cavs are going to be like a top 6 East team this year.
really,
Yeah, they apparently picked up a bunch of people, and they're like a really young, solid core. I don't see it,
no.
but I loved watching Donovan Mitchell. He's always just super fun to watch because he is so explosive, and he's
Yeah.
just fun to watch.
He's
Like,
not afraid to like drive or anything like that.
oh yeah, and he's got a nice shot, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him back, Morley. Pat Beverly on the Lakers. Interesting as fuck to me.
Yeah, the Lakers are just a weird team right now. I
I-
feel like sometimes I'm like they have potential to like go deep in the playoffs, and other times I'm just like
How is this a team?
like how it's not gonna work. but-
Yeah. I don't think the Lakers are gonna do shit this year.
They missed
Genuinely.
the playoffs last year.
Yeah. I don't see them doing good. Westbrook's falling off even more.
Westbrook's not very good anymore.
Yeah.
LeBron is old. He's not performing how he used to.
Which is insane to think about because like even him at this point is still like top 5.
Yeah.
Like
And then you got Anthony Davis, who's
injured again. I
in
think.
my eyes complete trash. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I've never seen him like do good.
I to this day I will never understand why everyone thought Anthony Davis was like the guy.
Yeah.
Cause I was always like, he's good.
When he was like a rookie and stuff at the Pelicans and
Yeah,
like when that era, yeah, he
he
was
was
pretty
great.
good. But I mean,
He's just not that anymore.
No.
And his injuries are creeping up.
Yeah,
on
he
him.
didn't even play the recent game they did for the off season, like preseason.
Yeah, so Lakers are gonna. I feel like they're gonna do the exact same thing as last year. They're just gonna be a team.
I think they're gonna be a fun team to watch though.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
everyone's healthy.
Even then, well, yeah, like if the players are playing, I feel like it's gonna be an entertaining game when they do play.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
they
that's
have
completely fair.
like quality players, I would say, or like players that are fun to watch. So
Yeah,
they got that.
I completely agree. Rudy Gobert going to the Timberwolves. I still don't know how I feel about this.
Rudy Gobert is really good sometimes. Sometimes you hear a lot about him, like he just went off this and that, and then other times you won't hear anything from him.
He's just a defensive tank.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but to think of him and Towns on the same team,
Yeah,
that's a
and
terrifying.
I think they have one other really good player. I forgot his name.
I forget, but I know. I think I know.
I think
who
they
you're
do
talking
have like Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, Edwards.
Yeah,
What's his
Anthony
name?
Edwards.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's got potential.
Yeah.
So honestly, if they all perform like
They should,
like they should,
that
they
team's gonna be a team to not want to fuck with.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna lie. I would not want to go. I'm not driving on that team. Not happening. I don't care who I am. I'm not driving on that team.
Unless you're like Giannis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Giannis is a different
Yeah.
animal though.
Yeah.
He's a fucking different
Yeah.
type of animal.
Mhm.
I want to skip this one because I want to save it for last.
Okay.
But next one, the Clippers. What the fuck? John Wall,
Yep.
Kawhi, Paul George, and like two other solid players.
I
What
think
the
they'll
fuck?
do. I think they'll do good.
I hope they do.
I think they'll hopefully reach second round in the playoffs.
Yeah, I could see it. The thing is, both sides this year are so stacked.
And like, there's so many players coming back from injuries from so many different
Yeah.
teams, so it's hard to tell because
Who knows how well they're gonna like last? If anyone's going to last, or if
Yeah.
everyone's just gonna, 2 weeks in, everyone's injured again.
Mm-hmm. Or it's just you haven't seen these players play in a year,
Yeah.
or a couple of months, for a while, so you
Yeah.
just don't know how they're gonna perform.
I'm so excited to see John Wall back. I feel like it's been so long since we've seen John Wall,
Yeah,
and he's like healthy, like
Really?
actually healthy.
yeah, but he's a little bit older, I think.
Oh yeah, he is. But he's one of those players who like I've never cared like about his team, but I love watching him play
Yeah,
because he gives me very old school basketball vibes.
Yeah.
Like he plays like a point guard, but is still adaptable to play in like modern stuff.
mm-hmm.
But no, I'm super excited about that. And then the last one I have is the Celtics coach suspension.
What happened there?
Did you not hear about this?
No.
So, the Celtics coach Udoka, I forget always how to say his name, but he caught like sleeping with one of the staff members, and he's suspended for the entire season.
And who is this?
The Celtics head coach.
Head coach?
Head coach.
Damn.
He's suspended for the entire season because he slept with someone. But like apparently fully like they were both committed, like it wasn't like sexual assault or anything.
Yeah.
But no, he's suspended for the entire year.
Wow, that's crazy. That sucks for the Celtics.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll affect them too much though. I feel like they have such a good roster.
Yeah.
Like
I'm so excited
I
this
mean,
year.
it probably would be better for them if the head coach would have stayed.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I don't know. I don't think
I
sometimes head coaches don't
matter.
matter unless you're like Greg Popovich, you know?
Yeah, then that's different. He's literally just a living legend. He's
Yeah.
insane.
But
I don't know how it's gonna affect them because he is a really good coach.
yeah.
And like the team's still full of like young guys, so they need like a coach to lead them. But apparently the new coach already has a history of physical abuse. Like
Wow.
so I was like, "Oh, cool. So that's going to be fun."
Yeah, but I feel like the Celtics, I mean how they played last year, they were just very like determined. You know.
Oh yeah,
They were on their game.
yeah.
So
I don't see. I really don't see like a reason for them not to do good.
mm-mm.
Especially adding Griffin, it's
Yeah.
just gonna be a solid.
Yeah, I mean Griffin hasn't really been playing all that well, but every now and then he has games where he like explosive again and he'll start dunking.
I feel like he's gonna be like Horford. Like he's not gonna be like the star by any means, but like there's gonna be times where Griffin shows the fuck up, and people
Yeah.
are gonna be like, "Oh, here we go,
Yeah,
here we go." But I
Yeah.
don't see Griffin's not gonna be
I'll
amazing.
definitely be watching the Celtics now just because of Griffin.
Yeah, I can't wait to see a Tatum and like Griffin lob.
Yeah,
That's just gonna be great to me.
if Griffin can jump.
Of course he can dunk.
He went. I forgot what the statistic I saw a while ago, but the amount of time when he went from not dunking to dunking last season was like a crazy amount. Like
Really?
a long time. Yeah, because he got hurt like for a really long time and he just wasn't dunking.
He also was playing with the Pistons. He probably didn't have a whole lot of want
but
to
then
play,
he went to the Nets.
and I feel like he still didn't do much.
No, that's why he hasn't really been like a
Eh.
top guy on any of the teams he's been.
It's all right. Now he's with the Celtics. He's gonna do good.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. All right. Anything else that you remember from the off season that you want to talk about?
The Nuggets are getting Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. back.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Nuggets
about that.
are gonna be a team to
To-
watch,
yeah.
bro.
They're gonna be terrifying.
Yeah. If-
I hope Murray stays healthy. If he can stay healthy, I will be so happy.
Bro, if the whole team stays healthy and they perform anywhere close to how they did in the bubble,
They're insane.
they're gonna be so good.
They're gonna be fucking insane, and I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. So the next one we're gonna go on to is our 10-player draft.
Okay.
So the way that this is gonna work is you're gonna get first pick, so you'll choose yours. Then I'll pick my second and third. Then you pick 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Pretty much we'll just get 2 picks, but you get first pick.
Okay.
So, go ahead. Who's your captain?
Giannis.
I knew you were gonna pick.
I can't let
Giannis.
you take Giannis.
I know, because
There's one other player I would rather take, but I can't let you have Giannis.
Steph.
Is that who you're taking
Yeah.
for your?
For my captain, Steph Curry. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then my
Yeah,
second,
your next one.
I'm going Joker.
Really?
Steph and Joker?
I thought you were gonna put like Jason Tatum.
Bro, no, not yet.
Really?
You think I need Tatum that bad?
No, I thought you just liked him.
I mean, I do, but yeah, no. Now your turn.
For my second, I will choose Luca.
Ooh.
For my third, probably KD.
Really?
Off the top of my head that I can think of right now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with LeBron.
Really?
Yeah.
That was old.
Do you think he's gonna stop anytime soon?
I don't think he's gonna be averaging more than 25 points a game.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't see LeBron averaging more than 25 points again
I don't think
games
so.
this year? Really?
I mean, I hope so because I like watching LeBron. I've been a LeBron fan since day one.
I have.
You have not.
I have not. I really
You were
have
the
not.
biggest LeBron hater for
Yeah,
a really long
For
time.
a very, very long time. I will say that.
Yeah.
I will say for my fifth pick, my fifth pick, I am gonna go with Jaylen Brown. I feel like Jalen's not, the most insane player, but he's a player that every team needs because he's consistent. And I feel like if you were to put Jalen, Steph, LeBron, and Joker together, that's a team you don't want to fuck with.
True.
Your turn.
Okay, and then for my fourth, I'm going to take Jason Tatum.
Okay.
And then for my fifth, I'll probably have to take Devin Booker.
I was wondering how long Devin Booker was going to stay on the table. Because
Yeah.
I had him as one of my options, but I was like, I don't know if I want him yet.
I know. I think he'll do good.
Makes sense.
He's-
So, wait, was that your...
That was my fifth. Are we doing 10 each or just 10 total?
10 each.
Oh, okay.
So you still have. Oh,
No,
that
I
was
still.
your fourth and fifth.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Embiid.
Mm.
I feel like he's gonna be a monster this year. I'm so excited to see him play. And then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my sixth, I I feel like this one isn't that hard of a pick, but to me it's a little hard. I'm gonna go with Klay Thompson.
That was going to be one of my next ones.
I don't know if that's a good choice.
Yeah, because everything they've been saying, I saw that he wasn't projected to like start the
do that
season
great.
off very
Yeah.
well.
So, but I'm gonna stick with it. I like Klay. I
Mhm.
like shooters, so we're gonna go with Klay.
Okay. Let's see. For me, my sixth. I'll probably have to go with Kyrie, because I think Kyrie might actually play a lot of games, and he might go off.
Kyrie.
Yeah, you're a Kyrie hater.
I hate Kyrie. I know that, but really?
You don't think he's gonna go off?
No.
Why not?
I okay. Not that I don't think he's gonna go off. I could think of like 4 other point guards who I'd rather have than Kyrie. Like genuinely, not because I hate him, but genuinely would rather have on the court than Kyrie.
That
That will
more
do
points?
better. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Nah.
I'd rather have Paul over Kyrie.
Right
Yes.
now,
Yes.
I can't see it.
Really.
No, Paul.
Yeah. Chris, I'd much rather have now Paul than now Kyrie. Without a doubt.
I think Kyrie's gonna outperform Chris Paul by a lot this season.
I think like if you look at just stats wise, Kyrie probably will, but as a team, I'd rather have Paul.
Yeah, I would
That's
agree,
fair.
but I'm thinking like stats.
Okay, that's fair.
And then for my seventh, probably Zion. I'm excited to see what he
Ooh.
does.
That's it. That's an interesting
I'm
one.
excited.
Okay. So, I'm going to choose one of the ones who I think is severely above Kyrie. Trae Young.
I was gonna say that. I was thinking.
I was either going to say Trae Young or Lillard.
Hmm.
Just because I genuinely believe that Lillard is better than Kyrie in every sense. I really do. Like, as far as like player to player,
Yeah, but you used to say that about him being Lillard being better than Chris Paul and Stephen Curry back in the day.
I did believe that before Steph became the god that he was.
Yeah.
But like player to player, I still think Lillard is like
Better than Kyrie?
versus each other. I would take Lillard every day.
Have you? Nah.
No, that's fair. I really like how Lillard plays.
I like his play style too. He's fun to watch, but I think Kyrie's is more drive. He can drive very well, handle the ball very well, and shoot the ball very well.
That's fair. I feel like Damian can shoot better than him, and I feel like he's got like right around the same handles.
Yeah.
I
feel like they're very similar players.
Yeah. And then what was that? What am I at? Like my 8th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so my 7th, I'm gonna go with Sakeem from the Raptors, the power forward. I feel like he has proven time and time again that he is not someone you want to fuck with. I don't know what it is about him, but I really like him.
Okay.
But yeah.
For my eighth?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's my eighth. I'm gonna go with. I just thought of him. Fuck.
What position?
I don't remember.
So,
I'm gonna go with LaMelo. Just because he was actually performing pretty well last season.
That's fair.
Like surprisingly, he was.
He's one of those players who I'm just excited to watch play.
Mhm.
Like I don't care about him per se or the Hornets, but I like watching him play. Yeah.
So LaMelo, and who's that other player I just was thinking of? I don't know. Another player, top 10. Probably Jimmy Butler, I guess, off the top of my head.
I was going to say, because I wasn't going to take Butler, but I was curious on how long he was going to stay around, because I was like, this man needs to get drafted by one of us.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing pretty well last year.
Yeah,
So.
that is fair. And then, so these are my final picks?
I'm at 9 if I counted correctly. I don't know.
Yeah, that would make sense, because then I get, and then you would have the last pick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with DeRozan because you know I love DeRozan.
Yeah.
I think he's always been sick, and because I see him as like a more shooting version of Vince Carter, so that's why I like him. And then I'm going Williams, Robert Williams from the Celtics, the boy, one of my favorite players. He's one of my favorite players at the moment, like genuinely, because he reminds me exactly how I like to play when we played. Goes for the blocks, points aren't all there, but he's someone you don't want to fuck with. So yeah, that I'm going with him. He's my final.
For my final, I just remembered him, and I can't believe this is so low on both. He's not even on your list, and he's number 10 on my list. Jay Morant. Or Morant, however you say his name. Bro, what? How did we miss out on that? How did we not say him?
Yeah. I don't know. He's good. He is good.
Really? I think he's really good.
I think he's slightly overhyped. I will say that.
Yeah, but he's had some highlights, though.
Oh, yeah. So, he's got the highlight reel. I'll give him that. Yeah. When it comes to, like, going down and finishing. Not as much of a shooter, though.
No, but I don't know. He's fun to watch, and
that's fair.
I don't know. I'm surprised he's so low on my list, and he's not even on your list.
Yeah, no, I didn't even think of him. You know what I realized? Wait, did you pick up Kawhi?
Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah.
No.
So Kawhi didn't get picked up.
I've never been a big fan of him. He's not very exciting to watch. He's good.
Yeah, I like Kawhi because he's like someone who just doesn't open his mouth. He's like Tim Duncan. Like, you can tell he was on that Spurs squad. Paul George didn't get picked up by either of us, which I feel like is understandable. There was another player I was just thinking. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns. He didn't get picked up by either of us.
I'm not a big fan of him.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Or I'm not a big fan of Joel Embiid either.
I like Embiid because I feel like he's just like he is that guy.
Yeah.
Like he feels like he is one of those players where he is that guy.
Yeah.
But let us know who you think's team would do better. I'll probably make a list for us so we both know who it is, but hell yeah. Then we're gonna go on to our. Do you want to start with Eastern Conference or Western Conference?
We can do whatever you want.
Okay. So, I'm thinking, because, there's, how many is there in each? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, yeah, there's 15 in each league. I have my top 8, and then I have the teams that I don't think are going to make the playoffs.
Okay, well, for me to remember all those teams off the top of my head right now, I can't. So if you give out your 8, and then I'll be like, yes, no.
Okay.
This team will go that far.
I was going to say, should we start with ones that I don't think are going to make the playoffs, and then we can go up?
Nah, fuck those teams. Let's talk about the ones that are going to make the playoffs, the ones that matter.
Well, I feel like these are kind of hit or miss. That's why.
Okay.
So, I don't think Bulls are making the playoffs this year.
They got LaVine still over there, I think.
Yep. Zach LaVine. That's. Oh, here. How about this? If I say a team, you can at least look up their roster.
Okay.
That way, that will help us
and I'll
both.
Make it fast to make it smooth on the podcast.
Okay, but I don't think the Bulls are making it. I think the East is it's too deep. The East, there's too many teams in the East that I just don't think the Bulls have a chance against.
Even though they got actually. Looking at the team, it's pretty good. They got Lonzo Ball, which
who's injured?
Is he still injured?
He can't walk.
Oh, okay. We'll scratch that off.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine, DeRozan, Andre Drummond, who's been pretty good.
He's old.
And then the only other name I really recognize. Oh, there's 2 names. Goran Dragic.
Okay,
how to
he's
say their
also
names.
old.
And Alex Caruso, who was on the Lakers and was actually doing pretty well.
I think he's just a meme player. I genuinely don't know if people think he's like really
He
good.
was a role player though. Like he was
No.
he was doing his job. Like
Yeah.
what he was supposed to do, he was doing. He was not trying to like.
No. He's not like the flashy player, but everyone who is like always we're talking about him, I could never tell if they were joking or not.
I feel like it was a little bit of joking, but then you would watch him play and you're like, he's actually pretty
Yeah,
good.
no. I definitely don't doubt it, but I don't
Will
see
they make the playoffs though? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
If
don't-
they do, they're making like that 8th spot.
yeah, they're gonna be down low.
Knicks, no.
Nah.
There's no chance. RJ Barrett and Julius Randle are not enough to carry that team. Pistons, do they have anyone?
Let me look it up real quick.
Cuz I don't think they do. I genuinely don't.
I don't think they do either. Nope.
Cuz I can't think of
They
anyone.
got Kemba Walker, but no, that's it.
Okay. Hornets, no.
Hornets.
LaMelo's not enough. LaMelo is not enough to carry them to a playoff.
You don't think so?
Bro, don't sit here and tell me that you think LaMelo is
Well,
that
they got
good.
Gordon Hayward,
Okay.
and
Was good when?
yeah, honestly, yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
Wizards, nothing.
I don't know anyone on the Wizards.
They got Beal, but Beal's not that good. He's no. Magic, nope.
No,
And Pacers, nope.
no. I think the Pacers might have one or two good players, but no.
And then, do you want to go from top or bottom for the Eastern Conference? Because I have mine. And I have them in my order.
Let's start at the bottom.
Okay. Raptors.
Okay.
So, Kyle Lowry.
I feel like Raptors are always a contender.
Yeah.
Or, like,
Sakeem,
to
he's
be on
also
top.
on that team.
Okay.
Then I have the Cavs. Like, look up the Cavs lineup. Like,
You think it's good?
last time I checked, I was like, this team has more to offer than any of the other teams that we've talked about so far. That's kind of where I'm looking at them.
Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Love, who's not very good.
He's a great role player, though.
Is he?
He is. He always has been.
Bro, the only
Let me
person
see.
I see in the Cavs is Donovan Mitchell.
Can I see?
That's it.
All right. Donovan Mitchell.
That player
Evan
that
Mobley?
I see potential to like carry.
Evan Mobley's good.
Is he?
Yeah. Chris
cares?
LeVert is solid.
Okay.
He's not great by any means, but he's solid. Ricky Rubio, I mean, he was good like 4 years ago, but Jared Allen, he's always solid. I don't know. Something about this team makes me feel like they're definitely at least better than the Raptors.
Donovan Mitchell is really good where he can carry for a couple games.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they'll do great,
no.
but I think they'll be there. Next I have the Hawks.
Yeah.
So they're at 6. Trey Young, John Collins. I feel like there's not really much more to say. Solid team. Then I have the 76ers. So that's Embiid, Harden. Who else is on the Sixers? Didn't they just get someone else? Can you see? I think they're gonna do good, but all the teams above them are just that much better.
They got Tyrese Maxey. Do you know him?
He's solid.
They got PJ Tucker.
Okay.
Tobias Harris, which
Okay.
name I recognize.
You should know Tobias.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't recognize it.
But that's all I really. Oh, Montrezl Harrell.
He's solid.
What team did he play?
He played for the
before?
Celtics, I think, like a long time ago.
Yeah. So they got potential for the playoffs.
Yeah. Then I have the Nets. So the Nets I have at 4th.
Okay.
Just strictly because I think that there's going to be another issue and they're not going to make it through this season.
I think 4th is fair.
Then above them I have the Heat because for some reason the Heat are the Heat.
Maybe I would say the Nets are over the Heat. But the Heat got
Are we talking
young
about in like regular season or just like in general for that?
playoffs,
Okay.
right? Because this is playoffs.
Well, yeah, I have it like where they'll get ranked in the regular season.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still, for regular season, I do think the Nets will maybe do better than them.
Really?
Yeah, but the Heat have young players, so you know.
And my thing is that I've learned to not bet against Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler has proven to me time and time again, do not bet against that man.
Yeah.
Then at second, who do you think I put?
Hopefully not the Bucks.
I did put the Bucks.
No.
Okay. This isn't just coming as, a Celtics fan. The Celtics have proven that they are better than the Bucks. They have proven it.
As a whole team, yeah.
Yeah, I think Giannis is better than everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as a team from top to bottom, the Celtics are...
They have a deeper roster.
Yeah. They are without a doubt way better than the Bucks. Like, I'm confidently saying that if they meet in the playoffs, there's no chance. Because even in this last season, like, they gave them, like, kind of a run. But even then, the Celtics kind of fucking destroyed them.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure one of their top guys got injured in the Bucks last season during the playoffs.
Chris Middleton.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
But I can see the Celtics being above them. I can see Celtics being number 1 on the East Conference.
I feel like they're just they added more to their team, not just Blake Griffin, but like they added more to the team. Their roster in the finals was so depth. It was literally Jason Tatum just didn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are the team. Like there's not a team in the league right now that is better than the Celtics. In my eyes, like genuinely from top to bottom, not a team. What about you? Like how are you thinking?
I feel like that's fair. Maybe I would put the Nets over the Heat.
Okay.
Maybe the Bucks over the Celtics. Maybe. But
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty fair. Ranking.
So like pretty much you'd go Bucks, Celtics, Nets, Heat, 76ers?
Or I'd probably keep the Celtics up top just because they're so good.
Okay.
But yeah, Nets over the Heat, and that's the only thing I'd probably change.
Makes sense. And then we'll do Western Conference.
Okay.
So this one was hard for me, I will say, because my 8th spot and my team that's not going to make the playoffs, I feel like could switch. So I'm going to go, I have Timberwolves. They're not making the playoffs.
Okay.
Kings, not making the playoffs. Jazz, Trailblazers, Rockets, Spurs, and Thunder. I don't see any of them making it.
No.
The only thing that I could see, and this is the Timberwolves and the Lakers. I don't see the Lakers making it this year. Or if they do, they're going to be that 8th spot, but I think the Timberwolves will be better than them. So that's that one that I feel like could go up and down. Yeah, if you could look up the Timberwolves, I would love to. I want to know exactly who they have.
Let's see. They have Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, and let's see. I think that's Austin Rivers, which has always been a decent player. That's about it. But over the Lakers, I think maybe. I think maybe.
The reason that I really believe that is because I think the Timberwolves are going to stay healthy. Their team is like, other than they've got a few players that are old, but for the most part, they've got a really young team, whereas the Lakers aren't.
Yeah.
Westbrook's on a hard decline. Anthony Davis is going to be injured the entire fucking season.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
LeBron's going to do good because he's fucking LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Beverly is not going to be anything special. That's all there is on that team.
Yeah.
So, they're either going to get 8 or they're not making the playoffs. Then, above them, I have the Pelicans.
Okay, who do the Pelicans got?
The Pelicans, that's the, who did they have? They
got Zion, Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
CJ McCollum.
They're the young boys.
Larry Nance Jr.
He's solid.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas. He's fun to watch.
And from what I see, Jackson Hayes. I think he was.
Who's he?
From what he looks like on this picture, I think he was on the Suns last season, and he was really good.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that team has potential. But I don't know, for that team, I feel like the Lakers or Timberwolves could be better than the Pelicans.
I think it's the fact that if Zion and all of them can stay actually healthy, they're just too young. They're too young, and they've got that like they can outdo people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like LeBron's getting to that age where he's gonna be like, all right,
But
I need to
we
take a
haven't
break.
seen Zion play for reals though.
Oh no, we haven't. But I think Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum alone are such an insane duo. They're not like a top tier duo by any means. But I think they're in that like second tier of like
I'd probably say the Timberwolves are over the Pelicans.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Next I have the Grizzlies.
Okay.
Strictly because he's I don't know how you're gonna feel about this next one. I have the Suns. So I have the Suns at 5th.
5th. I feel that's fair.
Okay.
Right now, I have to see the rest, but yeah, I think that's fair.
I think they also got rid of DeAndre Ayton.
No, they didn't.
They didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
But they did get rid of JaVale McGee, who was playing a pretty decent
Was
part.
he?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't think he was like doing much for them.
No, he's doing pretty good.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear then.
But I think 5th might be fair for the Suns.
Just because when you look at the other teams in the West, it's really hard to compare them.
I feel like if you get the Suns' chemistry to what it was before, I feel like they could be higher.
Yeah.
But right now, with like chemistry going on in them internally, I feel like 5th is fair.
Yeah. Next, and at the 4th spot, I literally put them here because of the playoffs, the Mavericks. Luka proved that he is the guy to be.
Yeah.
And I think if he can get a little more help, they're gonna be it.
Yeah.
Like,
if he can get 2 decent role players around him, like,
yeah,
they can be.
I will still say that if Luka and Dirk both played at because they were on the same team for like a year or whatever. But I think if they would have played together, the league would have been in trouble.
Yeah, but they did get rid of the point guard. I think he was Brunson.
Oh, look it up. I think I know what you're talking about, but
yeah,
I feel like they added like 2 players, but I don't know who it is. But I don't know. Luka's the boy. Like, Luka is not. This is like, I feel like his year where he's gonna prove to everyone like I'm the MVP.
It doesn't seem like the roster has changed too much.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah, they got rid of that Brunson dude, and he was like someone they can rely on.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone else doesn't step up to like perform as good as he did,
we'll just have to see. I think Luka's gonna be ridiculous though this year.
Yeah, Luka is fucking looking like he's fucking going down on the books.
You know? Then next, and I don't know if I want to put them at this or literally a spot higher. The Nuggets. I have the Nuggets at 3, which I think is a solid spot for them, especially for the start of the season.
Yeah.
Because who knows how. Like, I hope Jamal Murray can at least become himself again.
Yeah.
Because he's just not himself anymore.
I think they're going to be up there. So 3, I think, is perfect.
Yeah, I think 3 is fair. Now, number 2, I have the Clippers. You honestly, see what I mean? Like, I feel like those 2 could have. I would
put the Nuggets over.
Same. That's the thing. But my only issue with not is thinking of having John Wall, Kawhi, and Paul George all on the same team healthy. I don't care how old the fuck they are.
Yeah, but you got Joker. Joker was carrying a team by himself, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know.
As a center.
I know.
And now if you put 2 shooters around him.
Yeah. But the Clippers didn't have anyone last season, and now they have everyone.
They had Paul George, who didn't do shit.
Because he didn't have help.
I mean.
Can you look up the Clippers lineup? Because I feel like they've got, like, 2 players that we're, like, forgetting about. Because Paul George had, like, I thought he had someone last season, but I don't know who.
I don't think he did. That like stands out? No, nobody.
Can I see?
But I would definitely put the Nuggets over the Clippers. I'd maybe even move the Clippers a couple spots down. Just 'cause,
yeah.
I mean, Kawhi is really fucking good, but he's a defensive guy. He's not
He is aggressive though. Like the thing is his defense transfers to offense.
Yeah,
Like
but
he gets so much
he's
easy
known
stuff
for his
because of
defense.
his defense. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's one of those players that literally is defense wins champions. Like,
Yeah, that team's gonna be really good at defense.
Oh yeah. But where would you put them? Like
Well, do you have Golden State for number 1?
oh, of course I do.
I'd probably keep Golden State as one. Maybe even move the Nuggets up there just because I'm a Nuggets fan and I think they have a lot of potential.
Okay. Do you in your head, do you really think that Joker is better than the Warriors?
No,
Okay.
they didn't
Okay,
beat him.
I just
They
wanted to
didn't
see
beat him last year, the year before I think it was.
last year.
But now, like I said, he has shooters around him. He's got players.
Yeah.
Bro, he was exhausted
Oh,
every
yeah.
game. If you watched him play,
He
was exhausted by
he
the
was
fourth.
trying to be like Giannis. Like he is like the closest thing to Giannis at the
Yeah.
moment.
But,
So,
if anything, I would say the Nuggets are number 1.
really.
Just because how everything they've been saying with Klay Thompson. He's
Yeah.
not really starting off very good.
Did you hear what happened like in the past like 2-3 days?
Oh, yeah, with Jordan Poole and
Draymond.
So,
I'll be honest with you, I don't think that that's going to play a part in this season.
I don't think so either. And the thing with the Golden State, if the younger guys
Mhm.
don't perform, I don't know. I can't say Curry's not going to carry because
Cuz Curry's going to carry.
yeah.
Okay.
But no, I'd put Golden State 2.
Yeah. You wait at number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'd move Nuggets to number 1.
Okay.
And then you had third was Mavs.
So I had Warriors, then Clippers, then Nuggets, then Mavs, then Suns, then Grizzlies, then Lakers.
I would change it up a bit. I would do Nuggets,
Okay.
then Warriors,
Okay.
then Suns, hopefully,
Okay.
then Mavs, then Clippers.
And then Grizzly, Pelicans, Lakers.
Grizzlies,
Timberwolves.
Lakers.
Okay. That's fair.
I think, yeah.
The only reason why I have to say that the Warriors are going to stay at the top is because they just don't look like they're going to slow down. Like, as much as I want to be like, oh, Curry's got like one more solid year, he really just doesn't
he's
look
gonna
like
keep
he
going
wants
for
to
a couple
slow down.
more years. But
And Poole has stepped the fuck up. He has proven that he's
stepped
like, I want to
early
be there.
for the last playoffs, he stepped up early in the playoffs though. But then when it got deeper in,
He didn't have to.
he wasn't. Yeah, I guess.
He was great off the bench. He was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, but the games I remember seeing him, the finals games, he was not performing very well. Which I mean, Curry was performing very well. So
Yeah,
Curry made
that's
up for
fair.
it. But I just think the Nuggets are gonna be a team to watch out for.
I completely agree. I in my head, I hope that it's Celtics and Nuggets.
That would be
Like,
awesome.
Just strictly for us alone, like that would make me
I'm
so
selling
happy.
everything I have, and I'm going to.
Oh yeah,
playoff
we're
games.
going to the finals. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so speaking of that, who is your final four? Like NBA playoffs, you've got 2 on the West, 2 on the East. Who are you going with?
I think this is easy.
Okay.
I think it'd be Nuggets and Warriors
Okay.
for West. East would be Celtics and Bucks.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you think anyone else is gonna be above them, I don't see it.
My only thing is I feel like the Clippers do have that chance. I genuinely believe that if all 3 of them stay healthy, they could challenge the Warriors.
Yeah. I also think the Nets have a chance if they get their chemistry down and they all perform at the level they can perform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason I will say they won't is because the Celtics proved last season that the Nets are not them. They're just not those. Because I don't know if you got a chance to watch those playoff games, but I watched every game and it looked just like a bloodbath. The Celtics looked like they were just like having fun at that point. So yeah, Celtics, and then who your final 2? Like,
who?
who do you think is gonna be the finals?
Hopefully Nuggets and Celtics.
That's what I have it at too. I have Celtics winning the whole thing.
Yeah, I can see it.
I will say if the Celtics don't win it this year, and I think I told you this last year, if
Yeah.
the Celtics don't win it this year, we might need to figure some shit out.
Same with like the Nuggets too, though. Like if they
Yeah.
don't like win it, like they're missing their opportunities.
The Nuggets need a small forward.
Yeah.
Okay. If the Nuggets had like a Tatum or a Butler or a DeRozan, unstoppable.
I just think they just need Jamal Murray to perform like an MVP.
Yeah.
Like
I just
MVP level.
I don't think he's there anymore.
Anymore. That dude's young.
No, but I think his injuries have taken too much of a chokehold on him. I don't think he's as confident as he used to be.
I don't know. We'll see. But it might take him like a year or two to get back to that level.
And that's what I don't know if they have the time for.
Yeah. But I feel like if he does perform to MVP level,
Oh yeah,
they can perform really well.
I hope so. I really do.
Mhm.
Then we're gonna go on to our individual awards. So, who is your MVP?
Who's yours?
I have two
Really?
because I wanted to do one on each side.
Mhm.
Giannis
Okay.
because Giannis, but I'm going with Luka. Luka's my final answer. I want Luka to win it so bad this year, strictly for the fact that he's Luka. And I feel like if Luka does that, people are gonna be like, "Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?"
Yeah, I think MVP Luka. Especially seeing him last year.
Yeah, like
That guy
but
is
I
so
could
good.
see Giannis win it, like just strictly because.
I feel like there's a couple other players in the league that can be up there
Like,
that have potential.
yeah, I'm just curious who.
Joker,
Okay,
Steph Curry, maybe KD.
eh.
Um,
The thing is, I don't think Steph or KD could win it this year. I don't know what it is, but I just don't. I don't see them as that MVP. Like I just don't. I don't see them there anymore. Like it's the same thing with LeBron. I just don't see him as MVP anymore.
I don't see LeBron as MVP just because he's not like
He's
that
just
guy anymore.
Yeah. But no, I think Giannis could win it just strictly because no one has figured out how to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there literally is no way to stop that
Yeah.
man. And Luka feels like he's starting to become that too.
Yeah, Luka you will fucking bump into him and he'll still shoot it and
Yeah.
he'll go in.
He shoots like Curry did. Like
Mhm.
2016 Curry feels like Luka now
Yeah.
with more creativity. And it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I think Luka has the highest potential.
Yeah. Then offensive player of the year,
Giannis.
I have Luka and Steph. Just because Steph will shoot lights out no matter what. I think he'll be that shooter still. I just don't see him being the MVP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I feel like Luka just has to kind of be put there. Because if he's going to win MVP, he probably should do very good with Offensive Player of the Year. Who did you say?
Giannis.
Fair.
Because he's so ball dominant, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you give him the ball, he can take it anywhere he wants on the court.
Bro, it's so terrifying to think of. There is players like that there's you just can't do anything.
Mhm.
Like your best thing to play against Giannis is have a team that can get the ball back down their court quicker than he can get down there.
Yeah. And he's, like, having fun with it, too.
Yeah.
So, it's amazing to watch.
Defensive player of the year?
Hopefully Kawhi. Hopefully
That'd
he
be
comes back and
interesting.
wins it.
That'd be so interesting. I have Smart because
Okay.
he is the defensive player of the year.
Didn't Rudy Gobert win it last year? I don't know.
I
who
think
won
so.
last
It was.
year.
I think it was between him and Smart, but I actually have Gobert as my second option.
Hmm.
But I think Smart's gonna get it. I think he's pissed about the whole finals thing, and I think this is Celtics' revenge season based off of all the thing that happened in the offseason with everyone being like trade Jaylen Brown for fucking Kevin
The thing
Durant.
with the Celtics, they don't seem they seem like they're determined, but they don't seem
They
hungry.
don't have the dog in them.
They don't seem hungry to me, you know?
Mm-mm. But I think Smart does.
I don't know.
Smart is that player. Like, he has the dog in him. Jalen's pissed. I don't know if you watched the preseason game versus the Hornets. The man is angry.
Yeah.
He is so mad that people thought that KD was over him. He's pissed.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I think we're about to see a new version of Jaylen Brown this season, and oh my God, he's gonna be on the All-Star team. I genuinely believe he's gonna be starting an All-Star team.
Oh yeah.
And I think he's gonna prove to everyone that he is better than Tatum. I hope so, because I think he is. Then most improved player.
I don't know.
I have Zion.
Really?
Just because, like, we haven't really seen much from him, so I'm wondering if, like, they could give him that. And then the other one is Anthony Edwards, because on the Timberwolves, he had a good season.
True.
But I think this year he's gonna really.
You could also put maybe like Trey Young up there, even though he did really good. But
Yeah,
you know.
he's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Young is terrifying to
Yeah.
watch. Sixth man of the year, Jordan Poole.
You don't think he's gonna be starting?
No, with Clay.
Clay being out, maybe.
No,
Hmm.
is Clay supposed to be out? I thought he was still.
I don't know. I just saw some things where he wasn't starting very well, so I don't know.
Who
But-
knows? But I think Poole will be great off the bench. And then I have Tyler Hero as well.
He's a bench player.
I think so. He is that sixth man. Like, sometimes he starts, sometimes he's on the bench.
Really? Even last season?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then I had Coach of the Year.
Doc Rivers. Just because I don't even know if he's coaching or what team. I think he's coaching the 76ers. But I like Doc Rivers. So.
Okay. I had Udoka from the Celtics, and then everything crashed.
Yeah, at least mine's valid.
My other one was Jason Kidd,
Okay.
because he is the Mavs coach.
Mhm.
And I feel like if he can bring them far, like, it's going to be Luka, but everyone's going to be like, Luka did good. Here you go, Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the season. I feel like there's so many players coming back
I know.
where it's making all these teams like
Fun to watch.
have the possibility to be something great. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited for it.
I'm super excited, Shirley, for the fact that there's been so much shit that has moved around, and like you said, so many players that have came back. Both East and West are so stacked. Like,
Mhm.
you know how it used to be like the West was stacked, and then there was like one team, and then it was the East was stacked, and then there was the Lakers. Now both
There's no team that you can really say
is the winning
that's
team.
going into the
Yeah.
league this season that's going to be dominant.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
I can't see it.
Yeah. There isn't, and I love that, cause like, I'm not gonna lie, I got really tired of like going through every season and be like, all right, so it's gonna be the Warriors and whatever East team has a good time,
Yeah.
but the Warriors are gonna win it. And then it was like, for a while, it was like, all right, so we've got
Mhm.
Heat and Warriors.
No, right now I feel like there's 5 teams out there that can take the championship.
Oh yeah, like
know?
I mean, Celtics, Bucks, Heat, Nets, 76ers. All of those teams, I could see go deep in the playoffs.
76ers?
I mean, Harden,
Deep?
Embiid.
Huh.
I think that's a team you don't want to fuck with.
Okay.
And then on the West, Warriors, Clippers, Nuggets, Mavericks, Suns. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I
So-
want the Suns to do good. We need Paul to get a ring.
Bro, if Paul gets a ring, I will literally I
Cry?
don't know what I'll do. Yeah.
You'll
Cry.
probably cry.
Hopefully.
He's one of those few players that I just hope gets what he deserves.
Mhm.
But Lillard, can Lillard come to the Celtics?
I'm a fan of Lillard. I'm just not a big fan like you have been.
Yeah,
You've
I've always loved Lillard. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
because I feel like out of all the point guards that were coming out, back when they were like
Well, we were
you
like first watching basketball.
yeah, you just leaned on him because there wasn't really anyone else that you
Yeah.
liked. You didn't like Steph Curry. You were a Steph Curry hater too.
I didn't hate Steph Curry. I just thought he was overhyped. And then I was like, holy shit. No, he's. No, okay, I'll say this. The reason I didn't like Steph Curry is because forever, no matter what, everyone was like, Curry's a better shooter than Ray Allen. And that pissed me off
And then
so
everyone
much.
was bandwagoning on
Yeah.
Golden State,
Yeah. So I didn't like them. I never liked Westbrook just because I thought he just.
which was weird because you were an OKC fan back. when
Yeah.
Westbrook was over there.
But he was like the only player I actually liked.
Mhm.
I've never liked Durant. Never. I've always hated Kyrie. I haven't always hated Kyrie. I started hating Kyrie when he came to the Celtics.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Because to me that was the stupidest decision in Celtics history.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what other point guards that I just
Kyle Lowry was there, but
no one ever cared about him.
Kyle Lowry, yeah,
He's there.
yeah,
He's a point guard.
he's a decent point guard.
Rondo.
Rondo,
I hated Rondo.
but I don't know. Damian Lillard's alright. I'm a fan of him. I'm not a diehard fan.
I wouldn't say I'm a diehard fan, but I really like him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, besides Paul, he's probably like my favorite point guard just in general, like across the board. Just because I don't know, he's never given me a reason to have an issue with him.
Yeah,
But
he's super quiet, performs well, you know.
I want him to go to a team. Imagine if like Lillard and Luka were on the same team.
That team would go off.
That team
That
would
team
not
would
be a
go
team
off.
I would want to face ever. I'd probably just like walk on the floor and be like, can we leave? Like they're both gonna drop 40 points on us. So
Mhm.
what do we do here?
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, any final things you want to say?
No, I'm just excited for the season to start. Honestly,
Same.
I feel like every game is gonna be fun to watch, and it's gonna be a lot of teams that are gonna be good.
And then we realized the one time the Celtics and the Nuggets are playing each other is on Christmas Day,
Oh yeah, and tickets are crazy expensive.
which fucking sucks because I want to see that game. Like that's the game I want to see.
Yeah, and then the Suns versus Nuggets.
Is on New Year's.
New Year's. It's like, come on.
It's like you guys could have at least given us some hope to see these
Yeah.
games. Like we got families. Like we got places to be. We can't.
Exactly.
I don't know. Hopefully we'll find a time to go. We need to at least see one game this season,
Mhm.
like in person. I don't care which one it is, if it's a Nuggets or whatever the fuck, but we need to at least see one game this season.
Yeah, I mean, the tickets aren't super expensive either. I mean, they're not cheap,
Yeah,
but they're doable, and I would be so down.
I'm
because
down. We'll figure out one to
It
go
doesn't
see.
even have to be like my favorite team. It just has to be like
It
because
just
the
has to be a
Nuggets,
game worth
regardless,
it.
I'm gonna be excited to watch.
Yeah, I just want it to be versus a team that I think will be entertaining to watch.
Mhm.
Obviously, I would love to go watch the Celtics. Obviously, you'd want to see the Suns play.
But I'm cool with watching the Grizzlies,
yeah,
the Lakers, the
I don't really want to
Heat.
see the
I'll watch
Lakers.
the Heat,
I'll watch the
uh,
Heat.
Timberwolves,
Ah,
the Mavericks would be fun.
the Bucks.
The Bucks,
Nuggets versus Bucks. That's a game I'd watch.
yeah, even the Pelicans,
The Hawks. I'd watch
the
the
Hawks. Bro, there's so many teams I would want to
Yeah.
go watch.
We gotta figure out how we're gonna watch the games this season.
Yeah, like an actual bro. Watching the games is so annoying.
It's so hard.
There's so many
too.
like different platforms you can pay
I
to
know.
watch this game, but you can only watch these
and like
and not. It's so dumb.
and there's no way. There's not like NFL Red Zone. Like there's no way to just watch them all on one thing.
Yeah.
Like you need to have all of this. You need to have this. You need to pay for TV. Like
and it's expensive.
yeah,
Like
it's way too expensive for not watching all of the games.
yeah.
So, any final things you want to say?
No, that's it.
All right. Thank you guys for coming to the Basement Vibes podcast. If you guys want to see more from us, you guys can check us out at the Basement Vibes podcast on Spotify if you love hearing our lovely voices. If you love seeing our lovely faces as well, you guys can check us out at the Basement Vibes podcast on YouTube. If you guys want to see more from me, you guys can check me out on my YouTube channel at Van Stores. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday. Now that FIFA's out, you guys get FIFA content all the time. And you guys can check out Fran
On the podcast every now and then.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually the other podcasts that I've been on are top 3 right now. I
I
think.
think it's number 1.
Well, I know one of them is number 1, and I think the other one's like top 3. So
Yeah.
if this can be up there, that would be awesome.
Yeah, if he ends up being in like the top, if he is number 1, 2, and 3 on the podcast, you guys will just see him all the time.
I think I should get 50% ownership.
Yeah, okay.
Even though I just show up and talk.
When he shows up with no plan and looks at your phone so he can see what the layout is.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you sent me the layout 3 weeks ago, if not a little bit more.
So I would have assumed that you would have had it ready. Because
Uh,
that means you had 3 weeks to
no,
have it
I
ready.
saw it 3 weeks ago, and I was like, well, this isn't going to be for a while. So I just completely forgot about it. If you show it to me sometime around the area, then I'm like, okay. It's
Well,
happening.
originally we were going to do it the week after that.
Yeah.
And then I went and traveled, and then I got back, and then
We were super busy last week.
it got canceled. So
Yeah, and then I'm going out of town this week.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But if I can get top 3 for podcast.
Yeah.
I'd be
I
sick.
mean, next time all we'll have to do is talk about our childhood again.
Well, that was the first one. This last
This
one.
last one was video games,
Yeah, and that's the number 1 watch.
Yeah.
One.
which is
So maybe we gotta do another video games one.
okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out. All right, but thank you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, bye, and boom.
See ya.